nonsense ASMR. I think this video is a little bit different though. Let me know what you think though. And thank you for being here, and I hope that you enjoy. And when I went outside again, there were rainbows crossing the street which way, and gay people getting all mad and angry, and the streets started a war. And this was World War III. And World War III is an odd number, just like you and me. Did you know that when you pluck your eyebrow hairs, blood comes out of the pores? Blood comes out of the pores. Blood comes out of the pores. But when the blood comes out, it perforates into the air, and then your nostrils breathe in the blood. And then your brain dies. 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 I met your grandma last weekend. I was at a club wearing pink and blue and green and yellow. I was a rainbow. And I asked your grandma if I could have a papaya, and her name was Maya. Maya, 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 Maya. Everyone in the universe has said that donkeys spit game and onions have layers. But nobody talks about how elves and witches and werewolves and gremlins and spatulas have obtuse textures and acute personalities. There once was an alien who came from the core of Earth, and they came into our souls, and they told us that Jack the Ripper was gay. And they also said that the waves of the ocean are made through the feelings of 3-year-old girls that live in Hawaii, South Korea, South Korea, South Korea, Vietnam, 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 Canada, Canada, Canada. I think it's time. I think it's time. I believe it's time, my friend. Jack Nicholson has a beard, and sometimes I want to grab the beard and jump onto the Eiffel Tower and elevate myself to the heavens. And air conditioning is sometimes not very good, but sometimes if you touch a rabbit, the hair on the back of its neck goes down into its roots, and the roots of the earth flourish into your spirit. sleeping. If you hold on tightly, the rings that are in space, sometimes you might get floated to a Popeyes. And if you're gluten-free, sometimes they let you sing in the backyard. And if you have a hose, you can squirt it into the neighbor's mouth. But it's only if they have teeth. Because if they don't have teeth, then the wood breaks their diaphragm. And little splinters get into Dora the Explorer's backpack. And her backpack's pretty precious because it speaks. Unfortunately, the map has been torn to pieces, and the monkey's allergic to bananas. But you live and learn, you know what I mean? Do you feel pretty? Do you feel pretty? You're very pretty. You are lucky to have stolen the genes of your father and mother to cultivate one giant donkey as yourself. Donkeys, 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 donkey, 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 donkey. New York City has a couple of floating lights in the sky. But if you go down to the sewers where the rats are, that's where you'll find Helen Keller. She listens and she hears. She tastes and she eats. Little does she know that the door to Oppenheimer and Barbie is full of wicked weeds and buzzing bees, buzzing bees, buzzing bees, buzzing bees. Honey made into the air, soaked up by the olfactory nerve into the brain. The brain is divided into 14 hemispheres, and those 14 hemispheres are actually the 12 disciples of the Bible. And Jesus is the tibia. Tibia. Tibia, 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 tibia. Oh, Jesus, Lord, thou art Father. Blessed be chicken nuggets, dino nuggets, dino nuggets, dino nuggets. Phlebotomy. It's one of those tasks that I tend to avoid because I feel like if I do it, then my hand's gonna fall off. But if my hand falls off, then I can just go to Marshall's and buy a new one. They generally have some pretty good sales, but unfortunately, the people that work there have hepatitis C. But I'm not gonna judge them for that because it's not their fault. Like Lady Gaga says, we're gonna die this way. When I was a kid, I used to climb trees, and I used to climb so high to the very top that I could feel the wind moving me side to 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 side. And then one day I decided to jump. And when I landed, I jumped on a trampoline, and there was this giant, giant, which sometimes makes the dolphins, the pink ones specifically in the Atlantic Ocean, hurt their stomach. So what we have to do, we have to chop all the spinach up into tiny little heart-sized pieces and float them in the rivers down the Atlantic. The rivers have salt water. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that the rivers in the Atlantic had salt water, and that pink dolphins are allergic to spinach, so we have to cut them up into tiny little bits so that the dolphins in the rivers that have salt water in the Atlantic Ocean can eat them. I like to eat munchy stars, munchy stars, munchy stars. I like to eat munchy stars, munchy stars, munchy stars. I like to eat munchy stars, munchy stars, munchy stars, munchy stars. Munchy, 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 munchy stars. If you walk down Ace Street, you'll come to find a man at the end. He leaves his house unlocked Mondays through Mondays. And you can go inside, and he has 15 cats. And the house smells of lilies and roses and piss. And you can go in and you can clean his dishes and vacuum his floors and clean his cats and munch some stars and look at rainbows glistening in the sky. He also has Cheez-Its in the top right cabinet, the one right next to the refrigerator, above his Keurig maker. And those Cheez-Its are different than any other Cheez-Its you've ever seen in your entire life because they're purple. He makes purple cheese because he has purple cows. You might be wondering where he got these purple cows, and I do not know the answer, but what I do know is that this man is Jesse Eisenberg. Poor Jesse Eisenberg. Poor Jesse Eisenberg. He should have died in Zombieland, but it's okay. 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 Now, you're laying in bed and you think that you're listening to me talk to you in gibberish, but in all reality, all of this has made complete sense, and it's one giant long riddle because I'm a mastermind. And you're dumb, and you will never be able to understand this video. I got a 126 in my ACT. They had to find a new score for me because I was that smart. That's how it works. That's how science works. Did you know that? Did you know that's how science works? Because I don't think you do. So lay in your little tiny comfy bed in your tiny little house with your tiny little brain, trying to comprehend my creativity. I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try. Unfortunately, I do hope that you sleep well and that your slumbers are full of donkeys and rainbows and Jack Nicholsons. Ah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful purple Cheez-Its, crunchy, munchy stars, salty, salty rivers in the Atlantic Ocean, and dolphins allergic to spinach, and cats that won't shut up. Would you like to see El Gato? El Gato make a bird. El Gato make a bird. El Gato make a bird, purr, purr. El Gato make a bird. Sometimes in life gives you cats, and then you take them and you turn them into little men. This is a little man, and he has no feelings and no thoughts and no brain cells. He likes to be picked up, he likes to be carried, and he likes to be watched. Little witches in the corner like to sell him for money, but I always buy him back. And he's got cute little ears and a cute little nose and cute little eyes. And he likes to take naps, and he likes to be annoying. And his breath tastes like salmon, smells like salmon. He is salmon. This is a piece of salmon. It's not a cat, it's a salmon. It's a little salmon. This is a salmon, it's a fish.